Welcome to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders on 1240 Radio WOMT.
And good morning, Lakeshore, and welcome to Fine Living right here each and every week on 1240 Radio WOMT, presented by Jim Reif Builders. Good morning, Jim.
Very good morning.
How are you, sir?
Well, Christmas is coming. I don't know. We're getting nervous. We're going to get our shopping done.
It is, time flies by when you're having fun.
Okay.
There you go.
Till the credit card bill comes.
Yeah, right. Hey, Jim, today we're talking about bathroom remodeling, and I know you and I have talked about this several times, in the past on the program here, but, bathrooms really add a lot of value to one's home.
Lots of value and an important part of function of your life,
Something you use every day.
Something used every day, but we see more and more renovations, and we're doing a lot for the baby boomers who are retiring. They're planning ahead. They may have some special needs already, some things going on like that. So I thought it'd be a good idea for us to talk about that today.
Absolutely. A universal design is very common. If you can explain a little bit more about what do you mean by universal design?
Universal design is a term that we use that we try to design the bathroom for both people who are physically capable of getting around just fine, and those who have challenges. So challenges maybe you have to use a walker or a cane or a wheelchair. So we try to make designs work with those type of applications.
Okay. So what about when you're building a home? Are you trying to incorporate all of that always into bathrooms?
Well, we're trying to plan ahead. We not be able to get everything, but we're trying to plan ahead a lot of things, like having wider hallways, having wider doors, and some space in the bathrooms. It may not be the full ADA, like you go to a commercial bathroom where you can spin the wheelchair around real easy, but yet it's going to be bigger and hopefully allow you to use that in the long term.
And I think, the biggest things, as you mentioned there, is to plan ahead. Especially, when you want to resell your home, that there's a lot of value in something like that.
Planning ahead is good for not only resale, but just even for function for your own. If you can stay in your home longer, how much better can it be? You feel better. You're not going to pay as much money out to assisted living or whatever. So planning ahead and getting it right for you, it's going to be more comfortable and enjoying for you in the long run.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about walk-in showers.
Yeah, very common. That's what we're just doing a lot. For January, we've got 5 bathroom remodels lined up already.
Wow.
So we've got a lot of walk-in shower applications we're doing. We can make them where there's no curb. You can walk right in, no curb anymore to step over. If you had to roll a wheelchair in, you could potentially do that. But we're just seeing more and more of that. A lot of things going on. In some cases, we're having not only the regular shower head in there, but a handheld shower in there. So people can use that if they have to sit down to bathe. So they can use things like that. Some seats are permanent, but we also have some people, and even some of the physical therapy people saying, maybe a portable seat would be better. Depends on your needs. So, so there's things like that to think about. Other things in the shower is grab bars. So anytime we do any shower now, whether it's for a new home, that somebody that's 30 or somebody that's 60, we're going to put in backing for grab bars.
Okay.
So that you can always mount that grab bar there. You just never know when you'll need that.
Absolutely. Talking about raised vanity, if you can explain why.
For years, the vanity height was a standard 30 inches high, and it's just low. And as people age, bending over becomes more difficult, back issues. So we're seeing everybody requesting to have the vanities higher, 34, 36 inches. Depends a little bit on your height.
Sure.
So it's not as difficult to, wash your hands or brush your teeth or things. And then we're doing the raised toilets. Everybody's asking for those. So comfort height toilet, it's what it's called.
Okay.
It's a few inches taller. Just makes it a lot easier to sit on. It's just like sitting on almost a normal chair. So it makes it easier to sit on. So that's one of the few things we're doing.
And you mentioned wider doors. Again, there's a lot of value in something like that as well, too. And faucets.
Yeah, it's lots of lever faucets. The traditional round type faucet on the top, right above the spigot, is hard to turn on and adjust the temperature. So we're seeing more with a lever type faucet, easier for you to move as your arthritis sets in your hands or things like that.
Sure. So there's a lot of things going on when you're talking about bathroom remodeling, and now is really a good time to start thinking and or planning for something like this. if listeners out there.
Planning ahead is key. If you have the ability to, if you're healthy now, but hey, let's look towards this. It's going to be great for you. We can get the work done, and you can enjoy it for many years to come.
Absolutely, Jim. A lot of great information. Time flies by here. If people want to get a hold of Jim Reif Builders and talk about a project that they're looking at doing, how can they get a hold of you guys?
You can look us up on the web, jimreifbuilders.com. We're on Facebook, and also just feel free to call us 684-6899. We're always glad to come out and evaluate what you need.
Absolutely, Jim. We will talk to you next week.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for listening to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders, the leader in new construction and remodeling here on the Lakeshore. Let their vision enrich your lifestyle. Tune in again next week for another episode of Fine Living on 1240 Radio, WOMT. To learn more, visit jimreifbuilders.com.